We found her. We got her. It's Drew Watkins from Francis Scott Key. Eagles victorious 54-51. Drew, a big reason why. 18 points, 10 for 10 from the free throw line. You ever had a game where you didn't miss a free throw?
No, never.
Not a bad time to have it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let me ask you real quick. What was the game plan? Coming off the game you had against Westminster, what was the game plan tonight to go out and attack Manchester Valley? Who's had a good start to the season?
It was forget all the games. I don't care what game we played 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago. We're in this game now. This game we knew was going to be a hard one, so we had to fight through it. Play like you have the confidence to be better than the person across from you.
Right. I mean, it showed early on. I mean, you definitely were the aggressive team. Then they would sort of like absorb a couple of your guys' body blows, and they got back in the game. You knew that they were going to give you that game, Man Valley. You expected it. What was the difference in the game? Obviously, your defense played a big role here. We see some of the highlights from what you had. Could you feel that game going back and forth? You knew it was going to be a close game like this down the stretch?
Definitely. They went on a couple runs. We went on a couple runs. I think what helped us was when they went on runs, we tend to get in our heads, but this time we were on it. We were helping each other, talking each other up, so I think that helped.
Yeah, absolutely. Led to a big. I mean, it was you and Summer had the bulk of the offense, but it's more than that, right? Obviously, Caroline Core grabbing boards. Kenzie Bancroft a ton of rebounds tonight. Abby gets the steals. You had your hands on the ball too. When you guys are playing like you cohesively like that, I know you're tough to beat. What's that feeling like on the court when everybody's playing so well? I've asked you this before, but it's got to be really fun.
It's super fun. It definitely keeps the energy up. I know I personally get mad at myself a lot, and that's something I'm trying to work on. People throughout our team, we all get in our heads, but when we're all having fun, we're all playing well, we all are laughing and having fun, but still being competitive, and it just brings the energy up so much.
When you always want to win every game you play, and you're not always going to do it, but, and I'm not going to say, it's good to get a loss, but when you do have a loss like that, like you had earlier in the week, you can go one of two ways, right? You can learn from it and say, look, there's a long way to go, or it's going to be a woe is me. We should have lost that game. It seems like you guys did the former. You said, we don't want to lose, but we just did lose. Let's move on. Let's turn the page and go. Was that a collective effort from you guys?
We got on the bus after Westminster, and it was like one of the first things we talked about. Wow. We got to get that game out of the way. We're on to the next one. You can't just remember your mistakes. One of the things we said at the beginning of the season was you got to have the memory of a goldfish from Ted Lasso. Just forget what happened. Forget what happened, keep playing, and just push through.
It's a long season. You're almost to the midway point of the county season so far, and you got the one loss, but you're 4-1 now in county play. And you know that everyone knows that you're the reigning champion, so you have that target on your back. And we talked about this in preseason. 5 games in, you've won 4 of them. You guys seem to rise to the challenge of, hey, we want to make sure everyone knows we're still the reigning champs. We want to add another championship. Is that the motivation that you guys have had all year?
Definitely. Every time we're in the locker room before the game, coach always says, we're in the driver's seat. We got to stay in the driver's seat. Right. If we're not in the driver's seat, you're not going to have somebody to push you. You always have somebody pushing you. So if we stay up front, then we keep that motivation and keep going.
One last question. The last possession there, it was a one-score game. You had the ball. They didn't foul right away, and then it was just almost like classic Key. Everyone passes it down low. It goes to Caroline. You finish it off. What was that feeling like as you're on the court watching that and you guys score there to make it a 3-point game?
It was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Knowing that I was doing well on the free throw line, I was willing to get fouled because no one on our team likes free throws. So I was ready to stop and go
pressure.
for it. Oh
it's
yeah.
Pressure, yeah.
And then Abby made that great back cut, seeing that, and then Caroline obviously wide open under.
Yep. Yeah.
And it was just great ball movement that we always know we have.
I mean, you do that all through the game, but to do it there on that last possession, when if they get a stop, they have a chance to win it if they go down the other end. And you left them with almost no time, and then your defense comes up and prevents that shot. But you didn't know you were perfect from the line, but you knew you were good from the line. Did anybody tell you until now that you had not missed a shot at the free throw line? 10 for 10 is pretty good.
I think it kind of just stuck in the back of my head. I was like, wow, I'm really not missing any of these. So I think that definitely helped push me through that.
When the first couple go in, you kind of know the stroke, right? You know what to do at the free throw line. So, hey, congratulations on a great game.
You.
Good luck the rest of the year. Drew Watkins, one of the stars of the game tonight, leading FSK to a victory. And good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah. Want more local sports coverage? Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.